Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maya, and today I wanted to do like a quick little episode of my coloring updates. So I have a couple clips for you guys just about some stuff I was working on. I hope it's helpful. I hope you like it. And let's get started. Crooked, but I'm in Enchanted Forest and I started to do this page. It's very busy and intense. I think it's one of the more detailed pages in the book. But I don't know if you guys know, but I am I'm trying to complete the book. So I'm like making my way through it slowly. And I started this book a long time ago when it came out. But anyway, I wanted to show you how easy it was to do these instead of using like Prismacolor, which, by the way, Prisma works amazing on this paper. But my wrist, is very finicky right now. So I'm trying to do the less pencil work as I can. So with these items, with this underground pockets, all I did was use the inktense. I used dark chocolate, saddle brown, and then tan. So this color, and this color. And I did the darker in the outside, and then as you go in, it's lighter. And I did leave like a white space to blend in, Like this area was left white, and I just kind of blended it in like inward like this. And here I'm doing the hill with the bark, oak, amber, leaf green, amber, and then fern. Those 4 colors. And I'm activating it. I want to show you here how I laid it down and I am activating it. So the background, the sky, I think I will do with Prisma. Kind of slowly, but because it's just going to be nicer. Like Prisma has more colors and you can be more exact about blending. So, but I do try to limit, the amount of pencil work that I'm doing because of my wrists. So the Inktense is super, super easy and then you can always go over here and add more shading, which I will do maybe with fine liner and this and that. And then my plan is to do these, instead of coloring each blade of grass with like fine liners or pencils, I'm going to use the Derwent Inktense Paint Pan Studio Set. And because it's opaque, these are not watercolors. I've mentioned that before. So they're very like opaque. It's like an Inktense block. So I'm going to take like, these colors here and just do my own like grass, and I'll add more even like that. So that's what my plan is for that. So I just wanted to show that to you. And maybe if you have something similar, if you have Inktense, maybe you could use it to help you with like the bigger areas, you know what I mean? Instead of doing pencil work on everything like Prisma or other pencil, you can use other mediums to fill up some spaces. I wanted to show you also that I am going to use for like the white parts, I'm going to do it with the metallic paint because it'll pop. See how that pops? And I'm going to use this color, walnut, because it's one of my new colors that I got in my birthday haul. So I'm going to use that. Just wanted to show you. And I'll bring you in closer because a lot of you have asked me to show you how I use it. So let me know. I thought about also doing a video. So you kind of work it. You got to work it with the water. I have this spray bottle and I spray it like it's just easier but you could also just take water from your brush. And I have this one is, gosh, I think it's a one round. This brush that I have here, I use it a lot for the fine detail. Go to Michael's, get yourself some water under the watercolor brush section, some round brushes. So get like a 1, a 3, start with that. or you could do a 0 and a 2. Just kind of see like what size you think might work for you. And that's it. You just take it and you apply it to your areas. I thought about doing a video of where to use metallic paint in your page. Obviously it's not a science, you know, I'm just going to show you examples, but if that's something interesting to you, let me know. So right here, that's it. You just apply it, and when it dries, it becomes more metallic than when it's wet. So yeah, I'm just gonna go through and do all of the lines with that. Okay, so right here I'm in Dreamland. I've had this book for a really long time, and I love it so much that I haven't really done a page in here. Like, I started one in the winter. This was going to be my winter page because she's wearing a scarf. But yeah, I just never went back to it. I think I was paralyzed because I love every page. I love so much, and I want to do it justice. I didn't know which page to pick. Like, sometimes when you love a book so much, you just don't get started right away. But I decided, like, Maya, just go for it, like, start something. So I'm leaving this alone because I will come back to it in the winter. But I wanted to show you here, I really like this page with the teacups and the little boats made of paper. So I know it's really, a lot of people find it hard to color water. And I do too. So I totally get it. But I wanted to show you here that, you know, a lot of time you can decide whether that usually in the horizon, like where the water is further away from you, it's lighter. Unless, well, it's not always. So if you're like looking at a lake and the light source is like on top, then yeah, it's going to be lighter in the horizon. Yes, in a Caribbean ocean, it's lighter near the sand. So it could be either way. It could be going lighter this way or lighter towards you. It just depends. So, but because there's a cup here and this is further away, it's like a lake. So I did the darker part on the bottom. And then also wherever there's a wave, you want to do darker because there's a shadow. So let me show you here what I'm doing. Maybe that'll help. So I'm going to have the lighter part be over there. But because this part is in the cup, there will be some shadow. So the shadow, I'm taking bright blue from the inktense, this one. And I'm gonna add it here because there's a shadow here, a little bit here too. And the artist did show us where she has some of her shadow too, so that helps. Kirby does that a lot too. He kind of tells you where's the shadow. I'm gonna do here. So I'm still gonna have the lighter part be here. So I'm gonna start my dark over here. This is my darkest color of the blue. And because this is flowing, I will have some light part. I'll leave this a little bit lighter instead of doing like that. So here I'm gonna have some shadow. And here she has some streaks, which I'll do. And also from here, coming from where the cup is, there'll be more dark water. And here it's gonna get lighter, so I'm doing less. Okay, then my next shade is the bright blue. It's a little bit of a lighter than the bright blue. Iris, excuse me. Iris blue is a little bit lighter than the bright blue in the inktense. And so my next ones are going to be these. So that's what I use here. So I'm going to take the lightest one and show you where I'm going to put it. Putting it at the edge there. And over here a little bit. Okay, so then the next darkest after the iris is this one. So I'm gonna start putting that in. I'm also going over the other colors a little bit. And this one is the one that's lightest underneath the lightest. Second lightest, I guess. So I'm going to put that right under the lighter parts. And fill in kind of just the holes, the gaps. So because water is like kind of fluid and running, it's okay to have like different colors. Here it's more obvious going dark to light, but and I think I will add a little bit darker. I'll take the iris here and do a little bit of shading on the little loop that she did there. Okay, now let's activate it. Now I don't want the darker blue to overpower everything. I want to keep it kind of where it's supposed to be. That's why you have to remember, if you're working with the dark part first, clean your brush. Or if you don't want to keep cleaning, start with the lighter and then go to the darker. It's probably better to do the light first, but I like to blend I always do my shadows first. So I will be cleaning my brush. But if you don't want to clean your brush every second and you don't mind working from the light first, then yeah, do the light first, the lighter part, and then go into the dark. I hope I'm not confusing. Oh my God. And then think about when you add white gel pen to the lines, like it's gonna be really awesome. So I cleaned my brush. Now I'm doing the other blues. Now I can be more forgiving. Oh, there's a little bit of a dark here. Clean the brush and activate everything. Okay, so that is the water. Pretty simple. I hope just practice with it. It's pretty simple. It's just a matter of getting better and better. Now I'm going to show you also my sage color. This is like my favorite color of the Graphitints. It's my shortest one because I use it the most, and I like it for old paper. Like if you have like an old paper. If you're trying to color in a paper and you kind of want to make it a little vintage, then this is an awesome. So you just put it where the shadow is. So this is like an origami boat, little boat. So I'm putting it here where the shadow is, and then I'll activate it. So I'll show you in a second. And then you leave a little white on the top. And as you can see, that's how I did these. Okay, so I did a white gel pen on the lines for the water. And I thought I was filming and I wasn't. I was showing you the teacup. Basically, if you look here, I don't base the whole teacup with the alcohol marker. I only put it where it's the darkest parts, like the shadows. And these are the pastel set of the Ohuhu Honolulu series. It has the brush tips, and those are the best. So if you're looking to get Ohuhu markers, I would get the Honolulu pastel set. There's 2 different sets, doesn't matter, get one of them. Actually, on Prime Day, it was on sale. It was a really good price, but I didn't get the second set. I only have 1 set of pastel for now. But you see how so I use the sand white here, and I only put it where the shadow is. See here? So I'll show you also here, there is a shadow inside the cup. So, but you know what, I don't have that much time, so let me show you just this part. So I base this, and then I take a little bit of a darker color. You don't have to do this part. Here I just use Inktense and watercolor pencils after I based it to kind of do the dark parts, and then I activated it with a water brushing upwards. Here I will take another dark color of the alcohol marker. This is called Cream, Deep Cream. And put it under wherever the shadow, a little bit darker area. Let me show you here. I don't want to make it too long of a video. And then you take an Inktense color. So in this case, I'm not taking an Inktense color because I couldn't find a color that I wanted. Here I do have Inktense, and then I used my 2 super colors. So I forgot to say, for the water, I was using the super colors because the Inktense and the other watercolor brands don't have these pastel colors. So this is the only one that I saw that has these colors for watercolor pencils. And so I am going to do here for the cream, I'm going to do Cool Brown. This is another color that I use a lot. Look how short they are. For the Graphitin, if you're only going to get 2 pencils, open stock, get Cool Brown and Sage. So I'm going to do the darkest part here, wherever the shadow is, and then I will use the Sage, which I also used here. And I think I will just do this one now. I don't know what this one's called. Orangish yellow. Oh, I didn't do Sage here. And then I will do the pale yellow. Now you can always add more. If I feel like it's not going to be dark enough and there's not enough color, I can always add more. Okay, let's activate. So I'm gonna take this brush, it's a watercolor brush, and take my other brush. Okay, so that is kind of like how I do the teacup. I can always build on top and add more pencil, and I'll do these designs probably with gel pen and metallic, yeah, like gel pens. So, but yeah, I just wanted to show you that. I thought you would like to see that. So that is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoy your coloring this month. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.